We are going through some interesting times, and I typically don't make these style of videos because I like to keep my content on the YouTube channel very evergreen content that can kind of live here for quite some time. But because things are changing so rapidly in the Asian beauty space regarding tariffs, what we should be doing, and kind of my plan going into it, I wanted to create a video where I could talk about what's going on and just give you guys some recommendations, basically reviewing a bunch of e-commerce websites, my experience shopping on them, so you guys can kind of proceed with the best path forward for you. So I recognize this was a very interesting topic when I was posting about it over on my TikTok, so definitely follow me there for more rapid updates because this is changing literally hour to hour. But I wanted to also provide the information here because since I've been in the Asian beauty space for over a decade, I do have some contacts that I've reached out to, and I've just done a bit of research to kind of put all the information in one video. I want to preface this all by saying though, I am not a professional, and the thing that I love about creating content is that I often find it's a good jumping point for people to add in the conversation. So I hope this is an opportunity for if anyone else has more insight on this than I do, or just has a personal opinion or wants to talk about it in general, to leave it in the comment section down below. I'm going to be pretty active down there, and I hope this can kind of spark some information and discussion about this topic because I think this is an important one, especially moving forward, just trying to figure out what's going on. And by the way, regarding the e-commerce websites that I'm going to be talking about on the second half of the video, I'm going to be giving you guys like a review based on my experience. So this is going to include pricing, shipping times, just overall shopping experience on the site. So that will be here kind of as like the evergreen content. Okay, so let's get into the tariffs and where they stand as of the moment that I'm filming this video. So as of now, there is a 90-day pause on tariffs imposed on all countries except for China. The tariff rate on all goods imported from China is currently at 125%, and I believe this is on top of the baseline 10% tariff. So I think it's at 135% from China. Okay. I literally just filmed that video like an hour ago, and in between that time to now, tariffs are now at 145% on China, and I believe, again, including that 10% base tariff. The thing to pay attention to here is de minimis, which is essentially anything under $800 in value shipped into the United States was tariff-free in the past, but as of May 2nd, the tariffs are going to be imposed on these as well. So that pertains to a lot of us who do Asian beauty shopping online because obviously a lot of that is under $800. So May 2nd is kind of the key date to keep in mind right now. Now, a lot of the questions I get asked, and I talked about this a bit on my TikTok, is what should I do? Should I be stocking up on my products? And honestly, my recommendation would be to pick up products that you know you'll use, like sunscreens or like your holy grail products you'd be really disappointed if they went up significantly in price, or you might not be able to access them easily. The panic buying is what I recommend against because, like anything else, skincare and beauty products are something that expire, and if you don't get the opportunity to use those products, you're wasting your money anyways. I would just say to purchase responsibly and just be mindful when you're making your purchases. So personally for me, I will be placing a couple orders, being very selective with what I'm choosing, just having maybe like a 6 months reserve on some of my favorite sunscreens and products in general, but I'm not going to really do anything beyond that because this is constantly changing. Now that we've kind of addressed all that at the top of the video, let's go ahead and move into my review of some of the e-commerce websites that I personally use, that I have experience in, and keep in mind this is me as a shopper in the United States, so that's going to be the perspective we're going from. Starting with YesStyle. Now YesStyle is obviously one of the main websites that I use to get a lot of my Asian beauty products. That being because they have a wide range of all Asian beauty products, ranging from Japanese, Korean, Chinese, Taiwanese, all different types of beauty products. They also have just a great range, reasonable prices. They often have discounts and promotions going. I personally always have an up-to-date discount code with them, which I always include in my description box. Now they do ship from Hong Kong, so I believe that they are going to be facing the same tariffs as China, and I know that they do ship internationally, so I'm going to put a chart up here which shows some ranges of shipping times for the United States. Now, the tricky thing with YesStyle is that standard shipping times from my experience is anywhere from like 2 to 3 weeks to over a month. Now, I'm going to be personally opting for the in-stock items, but even in-stock items sometimes take 3 to 5 days to process, and then add on top of that the shipping time. So the fastest that I've ever really gotten a YesStyle order is anywhere from like 8 to 10 days. I did reach out to YesStyle because I do have a contact there, and it sounds like they're kind of navigating the situation day by day. She basically said they don't have any official announcements ready yet, but they'll keep me updated when they do. I am going to be placing an order with them tonight or tomorrow morning, so I should be able to get it here before May 2nd, but I'm also aware of the risk. Styleavana is another website that I use that offers very reasonably priced Korean and Japanese beauty products. They also often offer promotions and time deals and sales and items in bulk, so you can get great priced items as well. Similar to YesStyle, Styleavana also ships from Hong Kong. I believe they have a warehouse in Australia, but for me in the United States, my products are coming from Hong Kong. They do ship internationally, and similar to YesStyle, they have like in-stock items or items that ship within 24 hours. However, my experience again is very similar to YesStyle. It usually takes 3 to 5 days to fill the order, even if I do opt for those items. So again, it does take a few weeks for me to get my orders in from Styleavana. And as a heads up with Styleavana, I would just be wary of the free gifts at this point, because from my experience, when a free gift is included, even if all of your items are in stock or ship within 24 hours, sometimes that free gift will delay the shipping up to like 30 days sometimes. So remove the free gift if possible, just to avoid that risk. I also have a contact at Styleavana, and they reassured me that they are doing their best to navigate through the issue of tariffs, and they are going to hopefully try to make sure their pricing stays stable, but obviously with tariffs might incur some price increases, but they're doing the best to their ability to still respond to their consumers' needs. All right, now we're moving on to Style Korean, and Style Korean is also another e-commerce website that offers very reasonably priced Korean beauty items. So this is only Korean beauty and K-pop items. They do have some other like merchandisey type of products there. While they do ship from Korea, I believe they also have 2 warehouses located in the United States, one in Santa Fe, California to serve the West Coast, and then another one in New Jersey to serve the East Coast. So the shipping time with Style Korean, if they're in those warehouses, are gonna be a bit faster. So it's kind of nice they keep inventory domestically in the United States for the more popular items. Most orders, they do ship within 72 hours, so it is a bit faster from my experience than YesStyle or Styleavana, but they have a little bit less of a selection. Next, we're moving into Olive Young, and Olive Young is another top contender because they have obviously a lot of Korean beauty items, but they also are a great resource for finding out what's popular and trending in Korea, and I've noticed they do have some of the newest product launches. As far as promotions, they offer those quite frequently, and they do have bulk deals. Shipping with Olive Young is shockingly quick, even though they ship from Korea, and I think it's because they're definitely doing a push for their international consumers, and so I have gotten my Olive Young orders within a week, so that is extremely fast. Now, this is one I feel like has been very slept on and not talked about because it's a little overwhelming, but that is YumiBuy. Now, YumiBuy is basically an Asian commerce website, so they have a lot of stuff there outside of Asian beauty. They have food and home items and just tons of stuff. Pricing wise, it does range a bit. I do find them a little bit more expensive than some of their competitors, but not by much, a couple dollars here or there. And the really nice thing about YumiBuy is they have a very obvious disclosure about shipping times per item. So on the item page, you'll notice they'll give you an estimate of when you'll receive it, when to order it by, and where the item is located, because they do have warehouses in the United States. Naturally, since they have warehouses in the United States, you can get your items very quickly. Some of the items you can get same day, you can get them next day, within a few days. So this is, from my experience, one of the fastest ways to get a lot of Asian beauty products. Now, this next one is a website that I haven't shopped from in a while, but I used to really enjoy them, and from what I researched online, still seems like they have a very good reputation, and that is Jules. Again, they offer a ton of Korean beauty products at very reasonable prices. They offer promotions, time deals, all that kind of good stuff. I did notice this is one of the few websites that I feel like is actually addressing the tariffs, and they do have an updated page basically stating that they are going to make efforts towards avoiding the tariffs, but if they are incurred, it will be the responsibility of the buyer. Shipping is pretty reliable. They do have some express options, and from my memory, I believe I used to get them within like 2 weeks. So there's still a little bit of time, but it's not like months from receiving your order. So anyways, guys, that is kind of the update where it stands. I am going to be uploading this today. So like I said, you guys can get the most current information. And if you are looking to pick up items, you know, some of the websites that I'd recommend, how the shipping times work out, processing times, product selection, and pricing. So I hope this was helpful. I know times are a bit uncertain right now, so hopefully in the comment section, we can commiserate a little bit together, offer each other some solutions, and maybe open up a discussion about the best paths forward. As always, I hope you guys are happy and healthy, and don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.